Look, there's a school.
All right.
Ready?
Guess we'll find out.
Hello everyone, and welcome to our The Last of Us Let's Play. We continue our journey with Bill's Town Graveyard.
Oh, man.
Past this gate, it's all new territory to me.
I'm on it.
Hey, you guys hear that?
Keep quiet.
Does look like we might have a friend coming over to say hello. Does look like there appears to just be one, so obviously we're going to want to crouch walk ourselves to victory here. So let's actually get a little bit closer to the staircase. Now it does appear to be a clicker, however I'm also hearing some additional noises that are kind of out and about, so we're going to want to be a little bit careful here. Now we do have to be careful of this water. I do fear that if we walk on it, the clicker will be actually alerted to our presence, which will most definitely not be a great thing for us. Now unfortunately it looks like we have located a few additional foes here. I'm actually going to try to stay out of that water as much as humanly possible here, get nice and close, and then we're going to quickly shiv the clicker so that way we can put it to rest. Now it does appear that we have potentially alerted a few extra ones that were a little bit further down. We do have a bottle over here, so in the off chance that we need it, of course it's great to actually have that. Now let's quickly pull out our bag here, make sure we have enough supplies to actually properly do this. Now we do have, it looks like, a few extra clickers all the way down here, a little further down in the graveyard. Of course, we do have our trusty shotgun in case things actually get a little hairy. Now, one of the benefits of having these all be clickers is that we don't have to worry about them being able to see anything. So we're kind of able to kind of stand in the broad daylight without really too many fears of any of the clickers being able to identify us. However, of course, we're going to have to be careful of that water because I definitely feel like that's going to be a great way to find ourselves between a very difficult situation. And we still have a few clickers that are actually out and about here. Now, at the moment, trying to decide if we actually need to take them all out of commission or if we can just sneak up behind them and slowly but surely take them out. Now we're definitely going to want to get down here a little bit quicker, that way so at least we can try to get away from where they might be trying to work their way over to. Now so far, things seem to be working out pretty well. Now we might find ourselves in a tricky situation in just a moment as this clicker appears to be kind of walking a little bit more over in our general direction. We're going to give it a few moments and hope that the clicker actually navigates a little bit further to where it was moments ago, but in the off chance that is not the case, then of course the trusty shotgun will most definitely complete the job.
Hold up. I got a key for that, Jake. I suggest we move quietly.
Easy, easy.
So I do see a way to get over that way. So I'm curious if we really need to bug these particular foes. We might be able to just kind of leave them alone.
Well, you weren't kidding about this place, were you?
Now, as of the moment, trying to utilize this vegetation to our benefit. Now we're going to quickly take out the runner here. Now the runners actually have vision, so that does put us always in a very interesting position every once in a blue moon, especially in those cases where they can kind of continue to navigate around the area. Now it does look like we do have another foe inside of this home here. Does look like we're going to want to try to get nice and close right behind him, and then we're going to quickly choke him out. Don't you worry. Your time has come, and you're going to be sleeping very well tonight and for the foreseeable future. Now, everything in here does look pretty clean. Not seeing a whole lot of too much of anything that could obviously hurt us, but obviously we're going to want to grab all these supplies, as you can see. We got all kinds of goodies here, so it would be such a shame to let it go to waste. And the off chance that we actually need to do some repairing of that lawnmower to start up our business, it looks like we actually have found a really good spot to kind of set up shop, so to speak. Check in the laundry room. Unfortunately, there are chemicals, but none that are actually going to be of any true benefit for us at this particular junction. Unfortunately, Peter, his time has come. We had to find his pendant, of course, but luckily we'll kind of keep track of it, and if we happen to find some fireflies that might be interested in that, we'll make sure to get that returned. Checking out the kitchen, I feel like in the past, it's always been a great way to find maybe some first aid supplies or something along those lines, but this time around, unfortunately, looks like we are well stocked up. I'm actually going to switch over to this. I actually like the glass a little bit more, especially in those cases where it actually strikes the ground. I feel like it makes a lot more of a difference, especially in those situations. Now let's quickly survey the area to see exactly what's going on. Looks like we were able to clear this house, however, we do have a friend down there making some noise as per the usual. We're actually going to venture over into the other yard here. Everything seems to be going pretty well for the most part. Making a little bit of noise, but nothing that we have to be too worried about. Looks like we have identified another clicker a little further down. Obviously, let's check our backpack real quick, make sure, and see if we can actually craft another shiv. Now, unfortunately, our friend actually appears to be coming over to say hello. We also have identified, it looks like, some additional foes. That one seems to be moving a little bit faster than the clicker over here. I'm going to venture and say that could potentially be a runner. Now, unfortunately, we're not able to stop and play, I know. Always a shame. It'd be great if we could actually take a little bit of some PT time and kind of enjoy ourselves, but definitely need to stay focused. Ooh, that is not good. This is definitely not the position to be in this particular moment. Hopefully this bush is going to be just enough cover to conceal us. It does appear to be the case, so let's not waste that time, and let's try to get around this bend as quickly as we can. Now, if we had some extra time, this is a great chance to kind of get our leg workouts in, but I think we should probably stay focused. So far, supplies are looking good. Everything appears to be on the up and up for the moment. Now, unfortunately, we are still slowly but surely moving ourselves around here at the moment. See another particular area that we can actually go in. Let's check for some additional supplies, a door that we can actually access.
This way. It's tied on the other side.
What about going through here?
What, the doggy door?
Be very careful.
Of course.
Maybe you should have given her a gun.
Okay, Bill.
One of those clicker things inside the house.
Oh, shit. They ain't seen us yet. Just stay down.
Careful.
Alright, so we're actually going to switch over to this bow here for just a brief moment and hope that things are going to work out in our favor. We actually have quite a bit of clickers over here, so in some ways this is great because they don't have vision. But in other ways this is very bad because clickers are incredibly powerful creatures, and obviously the infected has really amplified their emotions. You know, they're a lot more aggravated, especially when we try to take one of them out. So far, the kitchen unfortunately has no supplies of any true value. Refrigerator is obviously not going to have any yummy snacks, so going to have to get away from that. We are really making a lot of noise on this hardwood floor, though. Does not appear to be any extra supplies in there. That clicker is actually kind of in a very interesting position. Bathroom, unfortunately not seeing any pills, so it does appear that there's no goodies in there.
All right, come on, let's get up. On the RV and over. Should be clear.
Great opportunity to get inside the treehouse here. I guess we are, after all, going to be able to kind of enjoy ourselves. See if we can't do some scouting here for a few moments. I see that we got some houses over there. Looks like lots of vegetation. Quite a bit of overgrown. Looks like a pool system at one time. I'm sure there were many people really enjoying that, but unfortunately no longer a reality in today's world. Looks like there might have, at one time, been maybe a particular Zeus that was standing by, really enjoying some time with his owner, but unfortunately this harsh world has caused that to stop. Basketball all the way down there, so maybe an opportunity for some hoops, but unfortunately not today. Once again, I'm going to quickly venture over to the kitchen, see if we have any good supplies over here. For the most part,
I think we're good.
For now. God damn those things. Nobody's bitten, right?
Nope. I'm good.
We're all fine. Let's just keep going.
Give me a hand with this.
Just one moment, Bill. I know you're definitely in a hurry, but I want to make sure to check this whole building, make sure we're not going to have anything that's going to come up behind us and cause some issues at a later time. October 4th. It's official. School is closed indefinitely. I guess this outbreak is good for something. No school equals no homework, which is fine by me. Now what do I do with all this free time? October 5th. Mom and Dad were fighting. They were somehow yelling at each other while whispering at the same time. Sounded like Mom wants to leave, go to her sister's. Dad says it's safe here, that the outbreak won't reach our town. October 6th. Dad yelled at me for listening to the radio. He says that the news is bullshit. Mom agreed with him while putting on a brave face, but I can tell she's scared. They both looked scared. October 7th. I think Dad felt bad about yesterday. Gadget was asleep in my bed and Dad didn't say anything about it. He came in, petted him, sighed, and walked out. I've never seen him like this. October 10th. Dad was scolding Mom last night. Aunt Karen is dead. At least that's what I think I heard. When we sat for breakfast, everyone was all quiet, as if nothing happened. I played along. October 15th. Officer Jones stopped by and chatted with Dad, more like whispered with Dad. A lot of things going on these days. Afterwards, Dad told us that we will have to leave town. We have to go to a new home, that the military will protect us. I'm only allowed to bring one bag with me. Mom just sat there. October 16th. While we're going, there are no pets allowed. We drove to the edge of town with Gadget. I took off his collar and let him go. On the drive back, Dad kept talking about how he'll be fine. He's meant to be free in the wild. Whatever. October 17th. It's time. Dad says we'll be back before we know it. I think he's full of it.
Hey, you got a second?
Yeah.
I just want to say I'm sorry about Tess. That's it. I won't bring it up again.
Ellie, you don't need to worry about me. We should go check on Bill.
Okay.
What'd I tell you? There's that truck sticking out of the school right there. Come on. There's a bunch of them up there. So try not to make a sound.
Now, as of the moment, checking our surroundings here, it does look like we do have quite a bit of friends, so I'm actually going to be moving probably car to car, or at least using some kind of object to really block line of sight for the most part. But let's check and see if we can actually make any additional supplies. Everything looks to be pretty well topped up, so not going to be seeing a whole lot of activity on that front. Now, we do have a friend potentially coming over to play. This could be very interesting for us. I'm actually going to try to navigate a little further down here. Okay, we need to get choking her out just a little bit quicker here. We got a friend over there, so obviously going to quickly dispatch of that foe, and then it looks like we're going to have another one. Curious to see what kind of movement we're going to see from him. And then we have this gentleman over here, over to our left, so quite a bit of activity from the runners at the moment.
Ellie, run! Run!
Oh, they're coming from everywhere!
Well, that was easier than I thought it'd be. They must be holed up somewhere else.
Well, let's not test our luck. How do we get inside?
Someone left a ladder on the bus. Here, get me up there and I'll drop it to you.
Don't get killed up there.
Thanks, Bill.
We're okay. We just need to get to the hood of the truck. Shit, you hear that? They're coming. Move it, kid. All right, we're gonna get in quick. We're gonna get the battery. We're gonna get the hell out of here.
Look!
God damn it, they're locked!
Fence over here! It's not gonna hold!
We have to get inside to get the battery.
Come on, Bill!
Windows open. Hurry!
That's not gonna hold!
Bill, make it fast! Grab this. Please tell me you're done!
It's empty.
What?
Fucking empty.
Guys!
Bill, where to? Bill, where?
Anywhere but here.
You better haul ass, come on.